Judge people. It's been quite a while since I changed my mindset of judging people, who they are, how they're talking, what they represent themselves of, and so on. But it wasn't always this way. When I was smaller, 16, 15, even 17, I would get that person described in many ways. So if I saw someone new, never ever met in my life, I would only listen to a few words that the person is speaking, and then I would just go and talk about him over and over and over. This was the mindset I had, because the people who were around me, whom I felt comfortable, I knew that I could speak about anyone, how much I want, and for how long I want to do that. But then something switched inside my mind. A miracle. It was a complete miracle in my life. It's when something changed completely inside myself, when I started to realize that my life is completely different from what I wanted it to be. I would show off something but I didn't really own. Because of that feeling, of that personality that I had, I realized that it was interconnected with how I speak about people. And you might not feel it at the moment, but when you're talking about someone, in that moment, in that short moment, you're feeling a kind of a dopamine inside your body as you do something you like. But after a while, after you start to reflect about what you've done, in a year, in 2 years from now, or even a week from now, something changes. It literally changes. And you start to feel a bad attitude towards yourself, meaning that you're not feeling comfortable with your body and with who you are and what you try to provide in this society. So 16, 15, 17 for me were tough as finding my personality, as I would always be judging people from who they are and what they're trying to accomplish in this life, but not actually seeing the second what they really feel about everything that's happening in this world, whether it being with their friends or struggling with some personal issues or so on. And by the way, I'm a person who believes that first impression actually matters. But that doesn't mean it cannot be changed. It can be changed. Only because the first impression brings me understanding that if I want to talk and have a communication with a person or not. So I was talking about feeling yourself bad. When I was talking about someone, when I was judging that person and trying to look as a more superior, I actually was below them. And I'm pretty sure everyone felt this way in a certain moment in their life. There were more examples of them, such as you would comment something bad on someone's YouTube video, or you'd comment something bad on a TikTok video, or you would comment something bad in someone's real life. All of it just to try to find yourself in this society. And because of it, you would create yourself a mind that's scattered, that's literally scattered. And not only that, but growing and keep doing the same thing that's bad for your body, but you still do it, you become a toxic person. I'm not saying you should not judge people, because this video is actually about how to judge people, but I'm saying that you should stop judging everyone you see at the first sight, even if you believe in the first impression. He looks dressed, he looks good, he looks in shape, he looks all dressed up, he looks extremely clean, he looks extremely wealthy. Yes, he does that, or she does that. But you keep your judging until further notice. Now let me give you an example. I have a problem in my family, something's happening. Now I'm running as fast as possible to catch maybe a bus, let's say bus. And so when I want to pass the street, when I want to go from point A to point B where is the bus stop, I have to walk over the street where cars are passing, of course, and the green light for pedestrians, it's starting to flick. Now it's going from green to yellow to red. And it's flicking, it's starting to turn yellow. And as I'm running, I see that the green is flicking, but I still try to manage to run through the whole street to get to the B point. And this would be me. I would try to go from A point to B point. And as it's turning yellow, I'm running on the street. It's turning red, it's turning green for cars already. And we're starting to drive. And almost this car is knocking me down because I ran on a red. That person in the car would be furious. And that's perfect normal to be furious, because I did an illegal move. I tried to run illegally across the street. He's starting to swear at me. He's trying to look like he's angry. But I did something bad, and of course I did something bad, but he doesn't know the whole story. He doesn't know the whole story about the whole situation that I'm in a conflict with. He doesn't know about it, and he will never know about it. And what I'm telling you about is that it's always happening this way. I might deal with something right now. Nobody will know about it. If I do a movement but might not be deliberately bad, but I do it, I will be judged. And everyone around me will judge for the action I just did. And because of it, judging the person, me, who done that action badly, will feel more even bad. Will feel as I'm alone. Nobody wants me. Nobody believes in me. I should just get away, move another country, start a new life. And actually, because of it, people are feeling so depressed, and I would feel sad. I would want to go to anywhere but not here. And because of it, people are getting, as I said, they're getting sad. But as I said, this video is more of a how to judge people rather than how to not judge. Now, judging people, you need to know the whole story of everything that's happening. A girl and a boy, they break up. The boy has his part of a situation, the girl has her. The boy will go to his boy's friend group, and the girl will go to her friend group. And they'll try to judge each other every single time. And so the person who is in the middle, he will be confused as he's hearing something from their side and he's hearing side from the girl's side. And he's getting confused. And either everyone's getting confused actually. The boy's friend getting confused, the girl's friend getting confused. It's a situation that clear. And in this case, you will start to believe in something that's not true. That's why you need to know the whole story of everything that's happening. By knowing the whole story of everything that's happening, you have a different opinion on everything. And your opinion, in that case, will be different from everyone, because you know the whole story. People tend to listen to what they like to listen, and so they will judge. You need to know the whole story of everything that's happening. So when I came to the meeting, truly something happened. This skill I learned from the mentors I have, from people who are bigger than me, and from people that I learned from. And I'll be honest, this skill is not only about society related, it's also about business related. As when you have a full story of everything that's happening right now, you'll be more informed and you'll be more prepared for any objections you might deal with and for any contradictions you might have. So learn to judge people properly, as this will be an extremely valuable skill that you have in your arsenal, and this skill will give you a full disclosure of everything that's happening around you. Every story that you're ever gonna hear from now on, don't set yourself any conclusions yet. Listen to the full story of everything that's happening, take the pros and the negatives, and you learn what's the actual truth from it. So thank you for watching. This was a video more related as personal experience and lessons that I learned along my path, which I really wanted to share with you. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, a comment if you don't mind, and I'll see you as soon as possible, because I've missed a lot of YouTube recently, as in the last weeks I only posted one time per week. This was last week. This one will be the second time in this week, and I really want to be as consistent as possible. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back in a few days from now.